Hi, creative people. Good evening. I hope you all are good. Well, I'm here with another video. On this video, I'm going to talk about something little bit bad news. Okay, it's not uh, really good news. Actually, I need to say as a bad news, but still we have almost 12 months to transit from this to that particular factor. And okay, I don't want to keep a secret or suspense. It is about the Invision app. Okay, I hope many of you are already aware of it. Okay, I don't know. Recently I got news, and while I was doing my some basic research, okay, online research, and I found that Invision app is going to shut down their design collaboration services. Okay, so yeah, Invision, I don't know how many people know about the Invision, but it's really good applications. It is like Figma, but it is uh, in the market before Figma and the XD. Okay, it is really actually it is really handy and a good uh, applications. Okay, but see, this is the reality in the market. Okay, it was actually, I think, on 2020 it was more than 2 billion worth of company, and now see they are shutting down. So it is the real market and it is the real environment, so no one knows what will happen in the future. So this is the news. Okay, I'm not meant to become a sad because I'm not the actual frequent user of Invision, so I liked it because I have done one project in Invision. Okay, just one project. Beside that, I used Adobe XD and Figma. Okay, recently I'm using Figma. Recently, it means like more than 3 to 4 years that I'm using constantly Figma. Okay, if you are a Invision app user, and if you are trying to purchase subscription, okay, or anything, then I think you need to aware of that. Okay, and if you want to read full article, then obviously on my description that I'm keeping the link, so you can read the CEO's voice. Okay, whatever he said about the services and what are the services they are going to end, and that you can see. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. Anyway, I wanted to like make something about the UX UI design, but and I get that news, that's why I just wanted to post it and immediately, so that you might aware of it. And if you really thinking into like going into the Invision, then obviously I think you need to think twice and take decision. Okay, well, that's all for the Invision part, and let's talk about in general, because obviously if something is like it's going to like end, then obviously the rest of the other life has to move on, right? So anyway, well, this is reality. Okay, this is the reality that we need to understand. Okay, so whenever you are working, or maybe as a if you want to become a UX UI designer, you need to think multiple possibilities. Okay, if I say, okay, UX UI designer is a really good platform, it will help you to secure your career. Okay, it sounds a very like unreal, because until and unless you are not in the market and you don't face any kind of challenges, and then you never know what is the market reality. Okay, so for me it's been a like more than 6 to 7 years, I don't know, more than 10 years that I am working in the industry, and still I feel I don't have like that much good knowledge, or I feel very I don't know, to be honest, that I need to learn day by day. Okay, it's been a many years that I am working in the industry, and it's still I feel like a mature, and I'm mature. I'm not mature enough, and I don't have enough knowledge to like say that I am an expert. I feel that because this is the technology, because technology is ahead of, always it is a 2 step 3 steps of ahead of us. and we need to understand the real market. We need to keep learning each and every day, and once we stop learning, then we will be out of our platform. Why? So let me give you a brief comparison between Invision and Figma. So Figma was launched, I think, in 2016, no, 2014, I think. Okay, I don't know the name, but Figma constantly improved, and they gave what you called a free version. Okay, pretty much everything you can do on Figma, it's free. Okay, but if you have a good team, and if you want to collaborate, and if you want to create a multiple file, okay, then you have to have a subscription version. But see, if you are a student and if you have a university ID, then you can get pro version in free. So these are the features, that these are the USP. Because of that, many users jump into the Figma. But this is the only feature. Okay, this is the some experience that Figma offered. But beside that, Figma constantly evolving. They added so many features, and recently, if you ever encounter with their config 2024, then they added variables dev mode, so that you can obviously make a files and with the code and some other details, so to hand over to the development team, so they will find it very easy to work on that. Okay, they don't have to invest much more time to writing a CSS and everything, because everything they can get from the Figma. See, it's quite easy. Even if you can create a variable and you can make a good design system and good application, if it is a large applications like Skype or any other applications, then it's easy to work on that. Okay, the Figma is constantly evolving, and they are understanding the what is real on the market and what the real designers are looking for. So this is what it happens if we stop learning and if we stop fighting on the market. Okay, yeah, that's all for this. And keep learning, keep try pushing yourself. Okay, and be creative, be logical. Okay, as a UX UI designer, you need to be a logical each and every time. At the end of this video, I always say, be creative, be logical. Okay, without logic you cannot be a creative. You are not a painter. Okay, even though painter has to be a logical also, because he need to understand how to mix the color. Without mixing a color, there won't be a third color. We need to mix two color or maybe three color, and then we can bring out a different color. So it's a logical process. And after that, he needs to he or she, the painter, needs to understand the like some kind of pattern, how to paint it, whether it is random, whether it is a linear way, non-linear, any other way. The painter also has to be a logical to create a kind of very beautiful aesthetic piece of art. So every creativity in the behind there is a logic. Without a logic there is no creativity. Okay, without a creativity there is no again logic. See, the Wright brothers, see, we can fly, we can make object that can fly. It's creativity. It was creativity. Okay, and then they move to the logical way to make things happen in a real life. So they made it. Creativity, logic, creativity. So it works in both way. Likewise, if we take an example of I think Einstein, right? If I made a mistake, obviously you need to let me know. When he sat on a tree, then apple dropped, and he started questioning what it is, why the apple always fell down. This is the simple creative solution. Okay, the person is looking in a different angle. Okay, at that time he was not a scientist, right? After that he started trying to find the solution, and then he became a scientist. As we all know that he was a very bad student, average student, I mean to say very average, not in terms of very bad means like having a bad habit. Like, it's not a good student. Like, if you think who is score a 90%, then that is a good student for most of us, right? If someone score like just pass or maybe failed, then he or she counted under the bad student, right? So he was a bad student. He was completely okay. He was failed in math. He was failed in many other subjects. But later on, one of the greatest scientists of all time. So creativity and logic things are like together. We need to be logical and we need to be creative. Only then we can find the perfect solution for a perfect problem. Problem also needs to be a perfect, isn't it? Anyway, see you on a next video. Till then, be creative, be logical, be kind, love and respect each and every human being and animal, and protect the earth. Bye bye. See you on the next video.